Good afternoon and welcome to NYFP. This is your weekly technology segment from the NASDAQ. Internet service providers in the U.S. are becoming proactive in their fight against piracy. ISPs including AT&T, Cablevision, Comcast, Verizon, and Time Warner Cable will begin contacting customers who violate copyright laws. Now, earlier this week, the entertainment industry and ISPs across the nation reached an agreement. Customers who download copyrighted property without permission will be getting a warning, either in the form of an email or as a pop-up message. National ISPs and the Motion Picture Association of America, alongside the Recording Industry Association of America, reached this deal. Now, a customer of an ISP will have up to 6 warnings before their service is interrupted or slowed down. According to the National Cable and Telecommunications Association, piracy of content not only takes its toll on the industry itself, but also in terms of jobs. Content theft is estimated to steal over 370,000 jobs away from the entertainment industry and approximately $3 billion in terms of tax revenue on an annual basis. So before you let a friend or acquaintance download software, music, or movies illegally, perhaps a little information and education may not hurt. And in other news, Apple's App Store has hit the 15 billion download mark. After surpassing the 10 billion download mark, it did take nearly 2.5 years to reach earlier this year. The company's tablet device had not been in existence during that time period. In January, over 200 million users from as many as 90 countries made a selection from the 425,000 apps to reach that milestone. Now, the apps from the store have been downloaded onto devices such as the iPhone, iPod, and iPad. And moving on to other Apple news, the company filed a patent that allows users to exchange data between iOS devices. The patent outlines a way to share data between 2 devices, whether or not it is emails, contact information, songs, or other files, simply by placing the 2 devices together. Data may also be transmitted through sensors in iOS devices by imitating a motion similar to pouring a drink. Now, the latest patents simply outline a way for devices to interact in creative ways, and they may or may not become mainstream sometime in the future. Last but not least, before we wrap it up, we are in the midst of the summer driving season here in the U.S. Some drivers may be keeping one eye on gas prices and another eye on their smartphone devices. According to the latest research from the Governor's Highway Safety Association, driving distractions from mobile electronic devices or cell phones are responsible for 25% of car crashes in the country. In addition, sending text messages is more likely to raise the risk of an accident as opposed to simply being on the phone. While the details from the research show that fatalities from car accidents are on the rise, there has been no evidence that hands-free devices have helped to reduce car crashes or cut down on the number of distracted drivers on the road. So despite the convenience of staying connected and in touch 24/7, there are dangers associated with that kind of connectivity. Laws on cell phones and driving vary from state to state, but using a little bit of personal discretion when multitasking may be the best approach. And that does wrap it up for a weekly technology segment from the NASDAQ. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.